Some people call him Geronimo, but that wasn't his name. His name was Goclia because he was born with a white patch over his left eye, kind of like a war paint. But when he grew up, the Mexicans started calling him El Garro, which means the white eye, and the Americans couldn't pronounce it, so they started calling him Geronimo. He was an Apache leader, a fierce warrior and probably the most famous Native American of all time. He led his people in resisting the US Army for over 20 years, and even though he lost a lot of battles, he never lost his freedom. He was born in 1829 in what is now southern Arizona. His mother was an Apache and his father was an immigrant from Mexico. When he was 13, Mexican soldiers came to his village and took his 2 older brothers and about 100 other men into the army. They were going to be forced laborers, basically. But after a couple of years, Geronimo and his group escaped and went to live with a different tribe of Apaches. But then the US Army started encroaching on their lands. So Geronimo and his group started to raid US settlements. And this is how he became famous. He led a group of about 30 warriors, and they would attack supply trains and stagecoach stations and small towns. The US Army would chase them down, but they were too quick and too smart for the soldiers. For years, it seemed like the US Army was just giving Geronimo's group more and more land, but in reality, they were just pushing them towards the Mexican border. And once there, Geronimo and his group would steal horses from the Mexican ranchers, and then ride those horses back into the United States. The US government wanted to end this charade, so they offered Geronimo a deal. They said that if he surrendered, he could keep his fortune, which was mostly made up of horses and cattle, and he would also get to keep his freedom, so he did it. He spent the last years of his life running a casino and a hotel in Oklahoma, and when he died in 1909, he was buried in an unmarked grave.